Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, March 8th, 2024. Welcome to the Good News, live at 9 on Facebook and available later on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzanne Maxey. I'm an elder at Allen Park Pres, and my co-host is Carrie Van, and among other things, she's the moderator of the Deacons, a certified social media expert, and the communications manager at APPC. And she's the official moderator of the ChristNet when we host ChristNet. So she's going to tell us all about it. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, Suzanne. How are you today?
I am well, thank you.
I have been up hours before the sun came up, and I'm pretty hyper already. So it's going to be a good day.
I went to bed before the sun came up. Barely. Yeah.
Yes. You probably crossed paths like I was waking up and going to bed. That's why we make a good team, right, Suzanne?
That's right.
Good morning to everyone who is watching. We're excited today because we have Colleen Gruse from Jazzercise. We had technical difficulties when we had her before, so we're very happy to be back. So we will quickly go through some announcements so that she doesn't freak out waiting in the waiting room. The first thing that's important in my mind is ChristNet. It's coming. It's like after Sunday, it's going to be next week. Really need some men for the overnight shift and a couple more women. The first two shifts are doing well, but we really need to get some men to come on in and sit. I'm going to have 2 Zoom meetings next week, Sue.
Yeah.
For anybody who wants to find out what it means to be a volunteer and to answer any questions you have. I'm going to do one on Tuesday at 3 p.m. and then I will do one on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. So I'm just going to sit there and hope somebody joins me and wants to find out how I can talk them into helping us and answer questions. Good morning to everyone who's watching. We have a lot of people. That's great. So we'll quickly run through our announcements. I am not going to freak out about ChristNet right now. We have a whole 8 days or so.
Yeah, even a whole week. Yeah, I got plenty of time.
All the time in the world. We got this. Got this. One thing you can't wait too much longer on, because Rita's in charge of this, and she will not change her deadline for sure, because the printer is involved. We need to get your Easter lily dedications in. If you can't find the link, just send me an email or look on our website, and there's no cost. And we'd love to have your dedications in honor, celebration, or memory of your loved ones. So go ahead and do that. We have another Feed the Food Barrel going on for Chef Boyardee and canned fruit. The last time we did our Feed the Food Barrel with the chili and the soup, we have so much soup and chili. So
great.
We have enough for a long time. So we're trying to do the same thing with canned fruit and Chef Boyardee. So we just made a post on that on the church Facebook. You can find it there.
Linda Clark is teaching on Tuesday, March 19th, her handmade card workshop. She's holding it from 10 to noon. It's a creative card making workshop. There's a $5 fee, but that goes towards supporting our food pantry. So come on out and have some fun with Linda. It's during the day from 10 to noon. So come make some cards with Linda. And then our class, the Book of Confessions book study. It's the lay-led study. The title is 20th Century Declarations. What is the church mission in the world? And that's on the third Wednesday, which is March 20th at 7 p.m. in the parlor. Or if you don't want to drive and get out at night, you can also join us via Zoom. Just contact me and we'll send you the Zoom link.
And thank you I was supposed to be being the leader for that one. And thank you because somehow everything all's happening in that 1 week, Suzanne. So
yep.
I will be doing the one after that. So please sign up. It's lay-led studies are fun. It's a way to be together in a group and community and learn a thing or two and express some opinions on how you feel about things. So don't hesitate to do that. And if you're a game player, we have that coming up too, don't we, Sue?
We sure do. That's actually the Wednesday before that, or I'm sorry, the Friday before that, Friday the 15th at 7 p.m. in the parlor.
All right, and I have definitely missed the last couple of those, so I have that on my schedule as well, and we hope that you will join us. All right, so Sue, what do you think? Should we get our guest in here? Did I forget anything?
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't want her to worry.
yeah.
All right, let's bring our guest in. Good morning to everyone who's watching. Okay. Oh, no, she's not in the waiting room now. Oh, you added her, thanks.
I hit the button. Don't freak out.
Give me a little freak out there, Sue.
Good morning.
Yay.
Good morning.
Holly.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Well,
We
Carrie
are-
was just freaking out because she said, she's not in the waiting room anymore. I said, yeah, I pushed the button so she could come in.
Thank you.
We were
Please don't
so
let-
upset that we couldn't have you on last time with the technical difficulties. So we're like, oh, yes, please let everything go right this morning. So,
And it is. It's
nice
good.
to
Good
see
day.
you.
Good to see you, ladies.
Very good to see you too. And I'm interested in finding out more about Jazzercise. How long have you been a leader and running the class at our church? That was my personal question.
Well, at your church, I've been there since May,
Okay.
but I have been teaching as of yesterday, 38 years. So
Wow.
it's been a while. Yes. Jazzercise is celebrating their 55th year this year. So it starts with Judy Shepard Missett, who's going to be 80 this year. She still does some of that, but she's handed her reins to her daughter, who's the president of the company. And now her daughter's daughter, so Judy's granddaughter, is now an instructor. So there's third generation here. You know, there's longevity. First of all, the 55 years speaks to that. But
Yes.
we change with the fitness needs and the fitness industry. So it's been a fun, fit experience. You don't have to be a dancer to do it. We do a lot of dance moves, but you don't have to have dance experience, which is really kind of nice.
So Jazzercise is it like a franchise or?
Yes, it is. It is a franchise. There are over 8,000 franchisees in 25 countries. So we are global. We are worldwide. And if you come to my class and let's say you're going on vacation to the Bahamas, they're teaching a routine. If it's the same song I'm doing, it's the same moves. You have the same choreography. A physiologist looks at it. We don't make up our own product. It is brought to us from California, where the home office is, and the physiologist looks at it. They design it. Our Jazzercise does, Judy Shepard and Shanna, and we present it to the people.
Oh, cool. So if
Wow.
somebody just says Jazzercise, it's not a generic name that they're
Oh,
talking
absolutely not. No,
about.
it is trademarked. So
Wow. Okay.
they're not going to, if someone's doing that and they're not a Jazzercise, I had to be certified. If they're not certified, then they're not Jazzercise. So we get a lot of, you'll see a lot of things on shows with Jazzercise with ladies in, leg warmers and the headband. Well, when we started, it was like that, but we have evolved. I don't think people realize we've evolved. And the fitness industry is very competitive, whether you do it on Zoom, whether you're doing it at a gym, wherever you're doing it, it's very competitive. So we've managed to stay pretty on top of things with the fitness industry, and it works real well. There are different formats. I teach at the facility in Allen Park, which I absolutely love, by the way. Nice, good wooden floors, great area for the ladies or men to move. There's a lot of movement room. There's a built-in stage, so it really accommodates well. I teach a sculpt class, which involves about 4 cardio routines and about 9 to 10 weight routines. Now, people are going, "Ooh, that scares you when you hear that." But you work at your own pace. You work Someone might use 2-pound weights, someone might use 8-pound weights. That's a choice based on what you physically feel. The cardio, you can go a little higher if you want. You can lighten up a little bit if you want. But we want to maintain that muscle and your fitness level as you age. You know, we want to age with excellence. We want to move on to, you know, stay as good as we were when we were, you know, 20. Although I'm just a few years from that, but
Yeah, me too.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? So in case our viewers don't realize, she is talking about our fellowship hall. That is where she teaches Jazzercise. So you don't even have to go very far. You can go right to our church. What would you do to sign up for your class? Like, how do you go about figuring that out?
Well, you can go on our website, jazzercise.com, and then there will be it'll say area within, I think, 25 miles. If you type in Allen Park, it's going to give you our class times, it's going to give you our amounts, and it's going to give you where the facility is. We know where the facility is for your local viewers. I offer a first class free because I want to make sure people come in and don't pay and don't like it. If you know, it might not be for everybody. Some people might just like to walk, some people like to run, some people elliptical, treadmill, whatever. But I offer a first class free so that you can come in and try the product because we are good. We are good at what we do. And then if you choose to join I do a 5-week ticket. So 8 classes for 5 weeks because you know, you might have to miss sometime. And I teach Tuesday and Saturday. It is $42. And then if you say, you know what, I can only come 1 day a week. I've got kids, I'm running around like crazy. And that's a $24 ticket. And that will be 5 weeks. You can use it 4 times. So you're only paying, you know, $6 for a class if you buy the 4 ticket. If you buy the 8 ticket, you're paying $5.50. $5.25. You can't beat that. Check the fitness industry. Now, if you choose to just come in once in a while and drop in, that's $10. You can do that too. We're progressive, so you don't have to know, you know, it's not like you have to be there to learn every step. Each time you come, you might get a different routine, you know. So it's a fun, I will say this, I did this with the intention of staying fit. I have made the best friends. Everybody comes for a different reason, whether it's for fitness, whether it's you're going through something at home, you're a caretaker, your job is crazy, you have kids that you need an hour for yourself. Everybody's there for a different reason. When they come there, they get rid of that. They leave that at home and they just enjoy what they're doing and they get a good workout on top of that and stay fit. So if they come to the class, we're going to invite them in. We're going to give them a free class and let them try the class for free.
Wonderful. So
And
you don't have to be a certain fitness level to try it?
No, Jazzercise is for everyone. I have people, one of my best friends, and she happens to be one of my door people, she's going to be 80 this year.
Oh, wow.
And if you saw her, you would go, oh my God, that lady is nonstop. She is in phenomenal shape. And you can be as young as 18, because you need to be 18, unless you're with a parent, up to 80. And I get every spectrum, and I love it. I love all the different. I really enjoy when I get a younger person because they bring a different energy. You know what I mean?
Imagine.
Yeah. So it's really, it's exciting. It's fun. Come join us.
Yes, I mean and you don't need do you need like to bring a mat or wear special clothes or just throw on your sweatpants and show up?
You can just throw on your sweatpants with the top, but also,
Come topless, eh?
but also you want to wear good tennis shoes, okay? Because your feet are vital. And we have mats, we have weights. So we use them, we clean them up when we're done. So if you don't have weights and you don't have mats, bring a towel. I mean, we're not formal. We're relaxed. We have a good time. It's funny because ladies that I've had for years, and I'm talking 20 years, 30 years, they have their spot in the class. You know, that's their spot. So if a new person comes before them and they're in that spot, it's a little interesting. They don't, they have to find a place to go. So it really is a fun atmosphere. And one day I was in class and I was getting ready. So I was, behind the curtain, and all I could hear were ladies talking all over, just really. And I said, that was almost the best part of my class that day, is that they all came and they were all networking with each other. They were all taking care of each other, asking how you're doing. And so you really develop a relationship when you come to class. It really is fun.
So how did you actually get started with this 38 years ago?
Well, I had a real job, and that was with the government. I worked for 42 years there. And I had a girl who was going to the classes. She had transferred from Ohio, and Jazzercise is huge in Ohio. And so I said, she goes, why don't you come to the class? Because I used to do all kinds of, I've always exercised. And she said, why don't you come to the class? And I go, oh, okay. So I went and fell in love with it. Fell in love with it from the minute. It's up-to-date music. It's good moves. It's sound. It wasn't just someone standing up there saying, point your, it was together. And from that point, I kept going, and the instructor said, hey, would you like to be an instructor? It seems like you. I said, sure. I didn't know there's a lot involved, but there's a lot involved because you want to be good at what you do. You know what I mean? So right now I'm in the process of having someone else certified. So we have another instructor, and she's seeing there's a lot involved because this is your health. We have to take care of it for you, help you with it. So it's fun. It is fun. And it's helped me through many things in my life. I've had kids, my marriage, a wonderful marriage. Luckily, I have a husband who's very calm about it, because this is crazy. You're doing routines at 11 o'clock at night. You're talking to people. You're printing up stuff. You're crazy. But throughout all of this, my family is so supportive, and they like that mom does this. They like that. So warms my heart.
So are your kids older, or they?
I have a 31-year-old who's married with my one grandbaby, and she's 9 months and beautiful. And my daughter's 25, still lives at home. She's getting her master's degree. And then my husband's an emergency room nurse. So we're busy. We're busy here. And, we have a dog, and it accommodates my life. So I teach on Tuesday night at 5:30 to 6:30. And then I teach Saturday mornings at 8:30. So it's a good schedule for me. That's what I want to do right now, because I retired right before COVID, of course. And I'm busier than I was before, just so you know that.
No, a lot of people say, I don't know how I ever work. I'm so busy with retirement.
Colleen, I'm typing this in the chat. So you teach Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m., correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And they're approximately an hour class. You'd want to get there at least 10 minutes before, although I have people running in at 8:29 and a half, and I don't care. They're fine. Come in. That's, people are coming from work, from, whatever. And it's about an hour. And they'll leave feeling fabulous. They might stink a little, but they're going to feel great when they leave.
Right. Well, I like you've made this so much more than just going in and exercising. Like, it's a fellowship, and it's a way to get away for an hour and leave the stress behind. There's probably so many people watching that are thinking, wow, this sounds great. This sounds really good. I love the way you described it.
I just want to add to that, because I recently had a new student, and she came in and she goes, I said, us ladies take care of each other. I said, so if you come to class and then we don't see you for a couple classes, someone's going to go, wow, where is she? What happened? Is she okay? And usually they're just busy in their life. And she said to me, she goes, I knew when I walked in that door, I felt like I belong, that like they made me feel that. And I said, well, we do. We want you to feel that. So it's good.
That's awesome. I really like that. I love fellowship groups to begin with. I really think they make the world a better place.
There's no competition here. Everybody works at their own level. So some days I'll say to them, you know what? My knee is bothering me. I'm going to do a little lower. You jump at it if you need to. I'll show them the higher and the lower. I'll say, but I'm going to be doing this because this is what my body feels like today. Every day, you're not, every day it's different. So I get it. And after teaching 38 years, your body's had a little wear and tear there. So,
Absolutely. But you are right, because fitness is a big market right now and a big commodity. Even my own son is a fitness and strength trainer. So yeah, he went to college for that. So yeah, it's but I like the pricing and the way you described it. It seems like not everybody can afford a trainer, not everybody can afford a gym. This sounds like something that's very affordable for
it's
people.
and it's very, like let's say I had one girl who went off on she had to have foot surgery, and she said, oh my gosh, I just bought a ticket. I said, you know what? When you come back, we'll pick it up where we left off. I'm not like, and Jazzercise is not like that. We want to make sure your fitness needs are first and your health is first. You know what I mean? That's what we want for you. So I will say this too, because if you have a son involved in this, my kids have always seen fitness in our house. My husband does stuff, I do stuff, and my kids are like that. They know that's a part of life. It's not just something you do on the week. That keeps you feeling good. And you might wake up and go, gosh, today but once you start moving, things happen. Things you feel better. So
And you're right, because one of my sons is a long distance runner, and the other one is the fitness, and that's a big part of their lives. They make it work. Very good discipline.
that's great. I love to hear that. I really do.
I've been going to physical therapy. I have some mobility issues, and the trainee was saying, oh, that motion is lotion for your joints. So get up and move. So like, okay.
Motion is lotion for your joints. I might have to steal that one.
Yeah, I don't think she's got it copyrighted. So
Well, and don't you think that physical therapy is kind of tough, isn't it?
oh, the stuff they have me do looks like, oh, that should be easy, but it's like, whoa,
I know.
hard to write things that aren't, haven't been working in a while.
Right. A whole new movement.
Yep. So yeah, when you got someone that knows what they're doing. So if your routines are designed by a physiologist, then you shouldn't have to be afraid that you're going to get hurt or whatever. You're going to be doing the right stuff, right? And
Well, they're designed by Jazzercise, Judy Shepard, Shanna, and then looked at a physiologist, and they make sure that if your knees turned out the wrong way, they have it in our notes, knees this forward, so that we bring it to them. You can't watch what everybody's doing, but I try to look out and say, okay, ladies, knees forward, toes forward. Let's get the proper body alignment,
yeah,
So,
that's very important.
yes, it is. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been very informative. I'm really happy that we had a chance to do this, because hopefully people will watch this later on our YouTube channel and find out so much more about Jazzercise than they ever knew before. So this has been a great interview, Colleen. Oh, wonderful. Very, very, very.
Are you from the Downriver area? Have you always been in the Downriver area? So...
I am from the Downriver area. Yes, I am. I'm from Trenton. So a little bit further, but I'm there. One thing too, I want to say about Jazzercise, if you Google it, there are some wonderful articles about the owner, how she got started, and started barefoot. I used to do it barefoot, and she got such a great following because we needed it. This was back in, the 60s. And so it's carried over till now. So it really, if you read some of the articles, it's quite interesting. It really is. She's from Iowa. So she's from a good old state,
Okay, so I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds very cool.
It is.
Well, I can't believe we are almost out of time.
Oh, man, this half hour flew by.
No. We always ask our guests if there's a particular Bible scripture that they like or that means something to. And of course, I asked you, and you came up with one. Yes.
Yes.
I would like to share that with people.
Sure.
Is there anything you'd like to Let's just read it here. It's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I think there's a message twofold for me in that. Number one is when something is tough, if I say that small verse, I feel like I'm getting strength from that. It's powerful. That small verse is powerful. And two, it provides me with hope. And I always like hope. So that are the two things that really I feel out of that verse.
Oh, great. Great
Well, I
interview.
want to thank you ladies for having me today. This was
Well,
very
glad you stuck with this and came back.
I-
Fiasco last time. I was like, oh no.
we did all right.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day, ladies.
You too.
Thank you, Colleen. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
And if you would like to learn more about the good news of Jesus Christ, be sure to join Pastor Tim for devotions live at 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday on Facebook, and join us Sundays at 10 a.m. for worship. It is live streamed on Facebook and YouTube, or in person in our beautiful sanctuary in Allen Park, Michigan. All are welcome. Please join us. And if you'd like to be one of our guests on a certain Friday, just let us know. We hope you'll join us next Friday for the Good News Live at 9, when our guest will be Dave Tamsen. He's our new Scoutmaster for Troop 1051 at the church. And remember, you are a beloved child of God. God loves you, and so do we.
And I
Bye.
did put a link up, how to get a hold of Colleen because it's on our webpage. It's in the links. Everybody have a great day. Thanks again, Colleen. Bye, everyone.
Bye.